I like AJ. However, this was another huge L for Eddie Hearn, who is literally 0-11 to Frank Warren this year. This continues the Matchroom curse, meaning if you sign with Matchroom, you're either guaranteed to lose.
To roll the dice. Told him to go for it. I think it was a double jab, but the main punch would have been the right uppercut. He wanted AJ to look for the uppercut on his front foot, which is a dangerous punch. So when you
got caught with that big right hand, where I think what AJ said in his corner, it was he had to roll the dice or whatever, worse to that effect, and he came out, and that's exactly what he did. I think he knew he was a good six rounds behind, 7 rounds, well, more than that because of the knockdowns, but about 7 rounds behind at that stage. And that's
Anthony Joshua's unexpected defeat to Daniel Dubois has ignited a major debate in the boxing world. Oscar De La Hoya did not hold back, squarely blaming Eddie Hearn for this loss. Known for his candid opinions, De La Hoya criticized Hearn's ability to manage fighters and had a harsh assessment of Joshua's career trajectory. Anthony Joshua's unexpected defeat to Daniel Dubois has sparked a major debate across the boxing world. Oscar De La Hoya didn't hold back in blaming Eddie Hearn for this loss. De La Hoya, always outspoken, took aim at Hearn's ability to manage fighters and had a brutal take on Joshua's career. However, the question remains, was it really Eddie's handling that led to this defeat, or were there deeper issues in Joshua's performance against Dubois? Let's break it down. Teddy Atlas, a seasoned voice in the fight game, offered a fascinating breakdown of Joshua's loss immediately after the fight. According to Atlas, there's something far more dangerous than just a punch in boxing. It's belief. In his eyes, Dubois didn't just win physically. He won mentally by finding redemption and tapping into a deep trust in himself. Atlas emphasized, when a man finds redemption, when a man goes through the hell that he went through and finds out that he can depend on himself, that he can trust himself, that's dangerous. That's real dangerous. Atlas highlighted that Dubois' trainer, Don Charles, shared a unique past with both fighters, which may have added to the mental edge Dubois carried into the ring. Charles had worked with Joshua before, and his familiarity with both fighters could have given Dubois an advantage. Charles instilled in Dubois a sense of determination akin to a wall that's won before the battle even starts. When a man believes that strongly, it's powerful. Belief can sometimes be more important than skill. Atlas didn't just focus on the mental edge Dubois carried into the fight. He also dissected the technical aspects of how Dubois broke down Joshua. He pointed out that while Joshua's flaws were evident, Dubois' improvements were the real difference in the fight. Atlas praised Dubois' smarter approach and technical adjustments. Yeah, you saw the right hand, you saw at the end the right hand, and you saw the left too. But you also saw some flaws in Joshua, where he stands straight up and goes straight back. If you follow him, you can catch him. But you saw an improvement in Dubois too. Atlas emphasized that Dubois' jab was the key to controlling Joshua and forcing him into defensive mistakes. I said that if Dubois technically improves to go along with the will that he has, he's going to beat Joshua, and he did improve. He used the jab to come forward instead of walking in recklessly like he did against Arena. He backed up Joshua with the jab. The jab kept Joshua defensive. The jab played defense for Dubois. He then broke down how Dubois exploited Joshua's habits, catching him repeatedly as he backed away. The jab allowed him to come forward safely without getting caught, and then he caught Joshua backing up. Joshua fell into the bad habit of pulling back in a straight line, and Dubois kept catching him. Atlas also highlighted a key turning point in the final moments of the fight. He gave credit to Joshua for showing resilience late in the bout, but noted that Joshua's momentum led to a crucial error. Give Joshua credit. He came back in that last round. But the funny thing was he got overconfident. He started landing a little bit, knew he had to come from behind, and began coming forward feeling good. Atlas explained that this overconfidence caused Joshua to get reckless, leading to a fatal mistake. He came forward, got a little reckless, and made a flaw. What did he do? He dropped the right hand weight down to throw an uppercut. Dubois took a step back, gave him room to make a mistake. And when Joshua went to throw that right uppercut, Dubois filled the hole and threw his straight right hand, caught him, and the fight was over. In Atlas's view, it wasn't just technical skill, but a combination of strategy, timing, and Joshua's momentary lapse that led to the knockout. He emphasized that Dubois' victory wasn't just about technical superiority, but about sheer willpower. In his eyes, Dubois' self-belief and redemption were stronger than Joshua's skill set. It was a fight where determination triumphed over ability. As Dubois seemed destined to win from the moment he stepped into the ring. This psychological edge, according to Atlas, was the ultimate factor that sealed the outcome of the fight. Teddy Atlas also pointed out a more physical aspect of the fight, the battle of the chins. He observed how both fighters responded differently when taking punches, particularly in moments of heavy exchanges. Atlas explained the crucial difference between Joshua and Dubois. It also came down to chins. If I'm going to put a simple physical thing on it, whose chin was better? Dubois. When he got hit with the right hand, he took it. Joshua. When he got hit with the right hand, he got hurt. He then tied this physical trait back to the mental and emotional aspect of the fight, noting that toughness isn't just about durability, but about the will behind it. If you want to make it all physical, you say chins. If you want to make it about will, you say yeah, the chin. But the will is what constitutes the chin. In Atlas's view, Dubois' mental fortitude gave him the ability to absorb Joshua's power shots, while Joshua's vulnerability was not just physical, but also tied to a lack of self-belief. This reinforced his overarching theme that willpower, not just physical traits, was the decisive factor in the fight. In the post-fight press conference, Daniel Dubois expressed his satisfaction in silencing the critics who doubted him leading up to the fight. Many had predicted that Dubois wouldn't be able to handle Joshua's power, expecting him to get knocked out. Yet, the night ended with the opposite result, with Dubois standing victorious. Dubois confidently stated, "They were always saying I was going to get knocked out, and we all saw who got knocked out. I done the business, and I'm just glad I proved everyone wrong. But this is the start of my journey. This is the start for me." With this statement, Dubois made it clear that in his eyes, defeating Joshua was just the beginning. Far from seeing the victory as his peak, he framed it as the foundation for something greater, a chapter in his career where he's ready to carve out his own legacy. After the fight, Anthony Joshua reflected on his loss with a mix of humility and determination. He acknowledged the disappointment of falling short in what was a crucial bout, but also highlighted his commitment to the sport and his appreciation for the support he has received throughout his career. Joshua's response was both a testament to his resilience and a nod to his opponent's performance. Joshua began by expressing his mindset following the defeat. Firstly, always hold your head high. We took a shot at success, and we came up short, unfortunately. We rolled the dice again. That's 13 world title fights.